On page 1 of the New York Times today, a campaign policy story was there, above the fold for a change. A Trump policy story. Donald Trump unveils plan to expand aid to parents. And right here, on the front page, it said this: but in selling his case, Mr. Trump stretched the truth, saying that his Democratic rival Hillary Clinton has no such plan of her own and, quote, never will, end quote. Stretched the truth. What happens to the truth when you stretch it? Do you still have the truth and it's just stretched? We know what the New York Times was trying to do there. They were trying to point out that Donald Trump was lying without saying the word lie or lying, because the style manual of the New York Times doesn't like that word, especially when applied to a politician in a campaign talking about policy. And so the New York Times stretched the truth and called a lie a stretching of the truth. No form of the word truth belongs in that sentence in the New York Times. They could have saved letters. Stretched the truth takes 19 spaces. They could have said Mr. Trump lied and used only 4 spaces. They could have saved ink. They could have told a very clear truth to their readers. Donald Trump could not talk about his own brand new policy without lying outright about Hillary Clinton's policy. That is a hugely important point about a candidate. That in and of itself is something we have never seen in any previous presidential candidate. But every day, in every way that it can, the news media discounts and diminishes and normalizes the wild, out of control, impulsive, reckless lies of Donald Trump. They, day after day in this election, they keep doing it. And the day after the election this year, we can only hope that these style monitors at the New York Times and other news organizations around the country are very, very proud of the new language that they created for covering the Trump for President campaign, the new language in which they stretched the truth about what Donald Trump has done as a candidate, has said as a candidate, the new language in which a lie is not called a lie. They believe that their language is carefully chosen to avoid any hint of bias, any hint of unfairness. But unfairness to what? How can calling a liar be unfairness to a liar? Phrases like stretched the truth in reporting like that in the New York Times are unfair to the truth.